So when was the last time this mill had ground?
1966.
1966.
It ran commercially until 1966.
So it was only out of commission for 10 years. And that in that amount of time, the flume, the wheel was busted out and rusted in or caving in or whatever.
And it probably was on its last leg when they quit. See what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
why they quit.
Probably like, okay, we got $1,000 of repairs. Actually, back then it was probably hundreds of dollars of repairs. In November of the year 2025, Alan called together some of the men that are volunteers at Hagood Mill to help him with the project. Hagood Mill was in commercial production until 1966 and then lay dormant and idle and in a dilapidated state for about 10 years. And in the mid-1970s, there was a preservation and restoration project underway. So how old is this beam?
70. I'm guessing. I need to call Harold Turner, but I'm thinking 76.
1976? Yeah. And so most of the structure that we have here, the mill race, the mill wheel itself, other components were built in the 1970s, making them, by this year, 2025, about 50 years old. And so this effort that we're doing during November of 2025 was just to replace some rotten timbers under the mill race. I thought it'd be a good idea to get the camera and record this. We're operating this boom truck from a remote control. We got two guys up there, one on the far side, one down here, controlling that beam that's going in. It's going to replace the one beside it, right in there.
It's like this post on well, it's almost like you need to swing this thing out and put a chainsaw across the top of that.
Yeah. They're lifting the flume up in order to get out the old beam and put in the new one. So they're actually connected to that wooden race. So how are we gonna pull the old one out if that one's in the way? Okay, gotcha. He said we're not pulling the old ones out today. Why the extra 5 feet coming out this way? Anybody know?
We wanted to make sure it was long enough to
Hook trim it up.
There's something kind of bigger and small just so we can get our straps back out.
A wedge. We've got the second beam here. It's going to do the same thing, but it's going to do it on this side. So we got two beams. Like if I get under here, you can see them better. The one there on that side, and then the one there on that side. That's what we're replacing first. We got this one in. We're gonna go up and get this one, and this one has a beveled edge here, and that will fit on that side in that corner. We need to tie this rope off.
Yeah, we can.
He said wait?
Yeah.
Okay. Got a rope tied off on that end. Oh, he's going to use this longer black rope. Oh yeah, that rope's attached. Oh, silly me. I was about to tie that. So that. I'll point out the volunteers that came that day. This is Alan Warner. He's been involved with the mill for many years, decades in fact. He is the current miller that grinds the corn into grits and cornmeal every third Saturday. This is Jonathan Green, who gives woodworking classes at the mill. On the guy line on the far side of the creek is Dave Lindsay. Kevin Thompson is the blacksmith and gives blacksmithing classes at the mill very frequently. Here is George Smith and Connolly Bradley and Jeff Beckwith. And the Blue Ridge Electric Cooperative was a big help on this project. Cameron Collins here came out with a bucket truck and provided invaluable assistance in using it to lift these beams into place.
Everybody's swapping inside. We're trying to hold all this stuff.
We gotta get that ladder out of the way. We're coming up with this beam here, and it's gonna go up and over. I'm gonna get a view from this angle. So the guy that works with Blue Ridge Electric Co-op brought his bucket truck out, thank goodness. Making this work much easier. He's gonna have to swing it in that direction. I'm gonna go to the other side and take a look.
Once he sits down and it picks up on the flume, Kevin, you're going to tap it this way a couple of yeah, because it's going to pick it. I mean, we can go to 1/4 inch, but it's not getting the same. All right, down. Yep. Yeah, that's it. He'll have to pick up, we'll have to get it under the 4x4s while he's got it lifted, then we'll have to tap it down. All the way down.
Kevin told me he grew up right over here. He said when he was a kid, he walked this.
Everybody did.
Everybody
Billy
did.
did.
Billy did?
Yeah, I did. I mean, everybody. That was just one of those things.
And this was before the 76 restoration? I would have loved doing that. Yeah, yeah. Right in here. Slippery. All right, so once again, we've restrapped. We're no longer attached to the beam. We're now attached to this race that me and Kevin are standing in. And they've got to, first of all, knock the board that way. And in. All right. See that beam? See how it's, they're trying to get it up under a little better. Well, that went in. That's right. What's he trying to do now?
He's getting the washers to slip in so you can get these straps back.
Oh, gotcha. Yep. The old and rotten beams are only from like where you're standing that way?
They're underneath where my feet are.
Okay, so from where you're standing towards me, no, not a problem?
Yeah, we're pretty decent shape. Yeah.
Good shape? Okay. So yeah, we're just, and then when it makes the turn, that's all good?
Yeah, that's fairly new compared to
Ah, gotcha, okay. Yeah, so this, the reason we're doing this section is because that is older and in worse shape than that section and then this section. I don't either. I guess that's it. We're done for now. Another day we'll come back and take out the old rotten parts. Back then, in 60s and prior, was this flume shot up the river or the creek?
No, this flume is right here.
So how long have they been pumping water?
Since 76.
Okay, but prior to, I'm talking about when they last run it commercially.
It had the dam 1,500 feet up the creek.
And so this flume followed that
Yeah.
all the way up. And
So
then
this is called a headrace.
headrace,
The
yeah.
ditch is called the flume.
Okay. Oh wait, so the ditch was actually the walking trail?
Yes.
Oh.
When I first came here, that's why I put it back. I cleared it all out, and because that is the ditch.
So yeah, save you on having to do this for 1,500 feet.
Yeah.
You just do it on the side of the mountain
Yeah.
in a ditch until you get here, and then you run. So the flume's always been here.
Yeah.
Oh, the head race.
Yeah, headrace.
Sorry, the head race.
Yeah, it's been right here.
And all you did was you bypassed 1,500 feet of ditch and put a pump in.
Yeah.
Or, yeah,
Yeah, about.
that's pretty cool. So the objective here, this A-frame support going up dates to 1976. This one they've just put in. there's a joint right about here. We want to get rid of this one. So they're moving it that way. They've already moved this side off that pin. I don't know if you can see that, but there's actually a pin here. This that was up into the bottom of this post. That means there's probably one on that side. So you're going to give some upward pressure and then backward pressure. That's what this rope is. And then once that's back, this can go at any time. This can be demoed because it's been replaced by this. But this is not up under the joint. So once they move this, then we need to move this that way also to get it up under the joint. All right, we just had a little bit of movement on this. Man, it's swinging over here too.
Yeah, you're off the on the other side.
It's complete.
The whole thing, you're picking it up.
I might.
You want to get your, okay. It's creased. Oh, yeah, I did too. But I think, yeah, I lost some tension. Something gave upstream there.
What do you connect it to up there? A rotten stump. How rotten is that stump?
I think
Look at
the
that.
saw's all we do. Yeah, I know. I think, well, because sledgehammer. When that thing, if that thing gives like the last one did, with this one up off the ground like that. Oh, hey, Alan.
Yeah.
We're into the diagonal again. Okay.
All right, look at the new one. It's up off the ground.
Yeah, that's what, and holding it back.
You got daylight under there. Actually, both of them. Yeah, you got a pin under there.
Do we want to let
If
this
you
back,
got, if you,
Alan, do we want to let this back down before you saw that diagonal loose? I think. Yeah. Because I'm gonna be up there.
if you got a pry bar, I might be able to stick it right here and get it up, pop it off that
The problem is
pin.
with this tension in this system,
Yeah.
you get clear of that pin, it's gonna fly. Yeah. So okay.
Yeah,
what's the
yeah, that's true.
operating on this? Down. Got it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
back.
Except now you're on the it. You know the inside bits come with the diagonal.
It's Saturday, November 22nd, 2025. About 10 a.m.
Oh no, we got to cut it right here. I was looking at that. We got to cut this.
Yeah. But I don't know if you can reach it from standing on this. We'll give it a try. I think you can.
And here's the new one. So let's take a look at that seam. And that would be where this new one and that one overlap. And we got to get that support under it. So anywhere up in there, man.
Yeah.
It's about where this one is now, right?
Well, a little bit. We've already moved that in some, but yes, that's the goal. It's about 9 to 12 inches, something like that.
Yeah, that way. Trying to jack it up and wondering why the new one's coming up with it like it was. Looks like it's.
Come that time.
It's because they're connected up there somewhere.
Down on the ground, I think, right?
It came up a little.
But not as much as it was. I think we got enough room to get your sawzall through there.
Oh, okay, so that's how we do it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna throw this down now.
Okay. I'm gonna take this attention.
Where's your sawzall?
In the truck, we gotta get the teaching cords out, the yellow one, and the sawzall's in the orange case that I'm putting down in there.
I'll go ahead and start getting it.
I didn't have hardly any. I didn't have hardly any tension on that thing either.
It moved.
You're on your cord. You're on the cord now. Oh, good.
Oh no.
I hope
No.
you didn't damage it, but this will be.
Jack it up a little.
Wait a minute, let's take this all off. Just in case. On the chain too.
All right, so we got the chain jack. So we pulled the base this way and then that one this way. We need to pull the top this way too. We need to have the whole thing to move this way. And so you did? I didn't. I wasn't even paying attention. I was talking the whole time. So we still got the rope tied off to a stump up in there. And we're tensioning up. You want it straight up and down? Let me look with the camera then. Both sides move. I would probably pull this one a little more.
Hang on, let me get look.
I didn't even notice it moved. Maybe it's on camera. We need to pull the top this way too. We need to have the whole thing to move this way. That's plenty? Well. Look at that, it's just moving. How about the sledgehammer? Nope, don't even need it. So now George is just gonna put his weight on it. It's moving a lot now. Well, he's taking a lot of pressure off because he notched out the support beam up there so there wasn't a whole lot on it. He had already notched it out. Right. All right, you see right here how this beam right here that goes across is notched out right here. That took a lot of the weight off. This old one could come out as much as it was moving, but we don't want it out yet in case something happens with a new one. It's got some support left in it. Now he's gonna cut off, saws off that other pin that was on this side. Now we've got to pull the new support this way, over there this way, and then up here this way. I'm gonna hook to the chain on this one and the rope up there and jack that post forward or to the right in your camera view. Yeah, it did move a lot. Yeah, it did move a lot.
I thought it leaned that way, but it must have moved up there too.
It did. It moved up top too. A lot.
I was worried that I was going to get it,
No. There it goes again. It's still moving both top and bottom. Apply some upward pressure on it. Good little movement there. Now it's only about 3 inches away from the old one.
All right, that needs to go back pretty good.
If we pull it there, it might pull that other side back a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. And you think we need not that angle, but to move that anchor?
Over here, yeah, right there.
Okay. Oh, yep. That sweet gum tree. And pull it at that angle instead of that angle. There's a notch out of the older beam. Is that what we're trying to land it in?
No.
That was to give you gap.
Yeah, it was giving me the gap to put that new beam across. Which is taller. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Knots are not only tied for the function of the job they need to produce, but also the ease of untying them later. So these guys got all their Boy Scout knots in. I think I failed that merit badge. I can't remember.
Well,
The knots.
well, that was in tenderfoot.
That was in.
Tenderfoot in second class. Yeah.
Well, I missed it. I made it to almost Eagle. Life,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think. The one right before Eagle.
Life.
Life, yeah.
Yeah.
But
And I did about the same thing. I waited till the last minute.
did you? Did you ever get Eagle?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Good. I just did not. I think through the years I had practiced them. All right, it's moving very easy. The bottom's moving a little. Top's moving a lot.
How's the bottom doing? You want to whack it and start whacking it with the sledgehammer?
We give it a try. If I find something.
It's right there.
It's right up there, right,
Right there on that post. Yep. It's moving the other. Whoa. You're moving the other one. You're knocking the old one towards the right too.
Oh, are they touching somewhere?
They have to be. 'Cause
Where is it?
I was afraid it was about to fall.
All right, let's sniff on it. We'll take a look.
So we used this iPhone that you're now viewing from as a level. Put it up against that, and that new beam is pretty straight up and down.
The guy that was here when this was first redone in the 70s, I'm saying 74 or so, he was, of course, he was a younger man then, and he was involved in putting all this up. And I'll call him on Monday to tell me exactly when this was done and who did it.
Yeah. All this.
Yeah.
So everything we got here is 50 years old.
Yeah.
So they're gonna
And I think again, it's kind of unbelievable if you really think about it. This stuff and being that old, but I'll find out from Harold Turner.
Harold Turner. He was here in the 1970s doing all this, and prior to that, did they have to demo something that was from like the early 1900s, or was there nothing left to demo of the flume?
No, this was gone. The wheel was collapsing.
The wheel was collapsing. What about the building itself?
The building itself was pear-shaped. Yes.
Okay.
It had a metal roof on it, which saved it.
Oh, yeah. Well, what?
Actually, had glass windows in it.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Wow.
And that made it look different.
I bet. Was it like the old glass where it was like
I mean,
streaking?
From what I remember, it had the waves in it.
Yeah. So the flume's always been here.
Yeah.
Oh, the headrace.
Yeah, headrace.
Sorry, the headrace.
Yeah, it's been right here.
And all you did was you bypassed 1,500 feet of ditch and put a pump in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, as you walk up the trail, there's actually 2 or 3 old flume remnants.
If you go up the trail right behind the cabin across the creek, the flume, the ditch actually splits. The lower one is the original. The upper one, they were having trouble with the dam, and that's a story too, but they were having trouble with the dam, so they got sort of smart. They extended the flume up behind Mr. Thrasher's house, up level with the creek. They didn't have to have a dam. They just put a log in and diverted the water into the ditch and brought it on that. So if you walk up that way and take the right hand side, the ditch is on the left hand side of where you're walking, and you can look through Thrasher's backyard right to the creek level. And then the other one is the one that took the dam.
And that's basically the walking trail.
Right.
All the way down, because it's pretty level.
Yeah, it is level.
It's like railroad level.
It's level.
Actually,
we've done it twice, and I'm fixing to do it again this winter.
do what?
Do a level survey up here.
Would the ditch be entirely just dirt? You just dig it out? You don't line it with stone or anything?
No. And the reason, and again, you want to slow the water down so you don't have to do all that extra work.
Yeah. All you're doing is digging.
And if you walk this lower, well, actually there's one up here, but if you walk the lower path, you can see where it's broken out of the ditch, and then they had to put it back. And one place they actually went into the bank and around it.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Are there any old photos of that? Mm-hmm. No.
Yeah, I talked to the old man that worked on the dam up here, and he didn't, of course, they didn't take pictures.
Who was that?
Kelly, Mr. Kelly, and I don't know if he's still living or not, but he lived right up here at 178 on the right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you see the wheel span right here. I've got some pictures I'll show you, but the wheel span and all that was made out of wood. These big timbers over there.
So all that's 1970s.
Yeah, 76.
The wheel itself, wasn't the wheel redone in 2010? 2016, that's recent.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Was it a complete rebuild, or so everything new?
Well, I wouldn't say everything. The shaft is not new, and the hub is not new, but the rest of it's new.
Wow.